after being reborn, when he slept with me, to punish me for forcing him to break off our engagement by hurting myself. I didn't resist. Instead, I took the initiative to embrace him. In my previous life, I always mistakenly believed that he married me for ulterior motives, so I chose to hurt myself, to break off the engagement. It wasn't until my dying moments that I realized how much he truly loved me. Therefore, after being reborn, I decided not to break off the engagement anymore. The next day I woke up, and Herbert was gone. I noticed that my body had been cleaned, and I didn't need to think about who did it. After being discharged from the hospital, I didn't go home immediately, but went directly to his company. This was the first time I had come to Herbert's company. When I walked up to the reception desk, the receptionist asked, "Do you have an appointment?" I hesitated and answered, "No, please wait in the lounge area." The receptionist pointed to a seat and added, "I need to confirm with someone." I did as told and sat on the sofa. Soon after, Herbert's assistant, Matt, walked out of the elevator. Seeing me, he approached with surprise. "Ms. Gilbert, what brings you here?" He knew I occupied a place in his boss's heart and must not offend me. "I'm here to see Herbert. Is that a problem?" Matt's eyes widened with confusion, wondering if this was my new strategy. Was I plotting something? Although confused, he quickly regained composure and smiled. "Of course not. Please follow me." Seeing Matt's respect, the receptionist interrupted. "Mr. Thompson," this lady said. Matt cut her off with a stern look. "This is Ms. Gilbert. From now on, she doesn't need an appointment to see Mr. Britt." The receptionist nodded. "I understand." I followed Matt into the elevator that went straight to the top floor. Before I knew it, the elevator reached the top floor, and Matt led me into his office. The moment Herbert looked up and saw me, his cold attitude eased, but his voice still sounded distant. "What are you doing here?" "I just want to see you. Can't I?" I answered without hesitation. I sat across from Herbert, who fixed his gaze on me for a moment before giving Matt a look. Matt understood and left. I felt Herbert's gaze scrutinizing me, as if to uncover hidden truth. I didn't care, picking up a pen from the holder to play with, trying to hide the tense atmosphere. "You have something to talk about?" Herbert asked, his tone revealing the answer he already knew. "If it's about the engagement, we won't talk about it. I made my position clear 3 days ago." The memory of 3 days ago made me shudder. That was Herbert's response when I tried to cancel the engagement. I smiled and said, "Actually, I hoped we could have dinner together." Herbert's surprise was obvious, and his cold gaze softened. "But since you're busy, I won't insist. We can find another time." I pretended to be disappointed and was about to leave. "Wait," Herbert called out. After a pause, he asked, "What do you want to eat?" I turned to face him, smiling, and suggested, "Barbecue." Taking his arm, "It's been a while. Let's go together." Later, Herbert's usual aloofness seemed to break. He reached out to brush a strand of hair behind my ear. "Okay," he agreed softly, surprising me a little. My cheeks flushed slightly. This subtle change continued in the car. Matt, the driver, was puzzled by our intimacy. Sylvia always kept her distance from Mr. Britt. What new tactic is she playing? He wondered. The luxury car slowed to a stop, attracting passers-by. Herbert and I stepped out, becoming a striking sight. On the lively food street, Herbert kept me close to protect me from the crowds. At the barbecue stand, the smell of hot meat filled the air. I took the initiative to order, paying attention to choosing non-spicy food he likes. After the food was served, I ate with relish. After a while, I noticed Herbert's plate hadn't moved. I asked, "Don't you like it?" His reply surprised me.